I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running. Toes they gonna take
This is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I felt it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I felt it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
I know he'll be back. So, welcome back to another episode of Refuse to Lose. We got my boy back. All right, we're gonna bring you up.
My bad, technical difficulties, real quick.
It's all good. Let's get the business out the way right quick, man. Welcome back to another episode of Refuse to Lose. As y'all can see, I don't got King Talk Joe or Dave Doghouse Davey with me. You know they got the day off. I told y'all I'm working on my vacation time and I roll over. I'm gonna get y'all back, but now my boys out there. One of them working and one of them celebrating the B-Day with the old lady. Happy birthday to the producer.
Happy birthday,
man. But as y'all can see, man, I got one of the brothers with me from the NBA chat. You know, he be holding it down in the F1 chat as well too.
Yes,
got
sir.
Mike here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, bro. For real. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting to get on one of these, man.
I was just about to say that, man. You've been holding it down, man. Every time Boston do something, you make sure that everybody hit. So
man, you know what I'm saying? I got my jersey on. You know, you see it.
Hey, the one thing that people gonna say is make sure you come back just in case y'all don't finish the job.
Oh, of course. You know,
you just gotta make sure. That's all I'm saying.
Of course. Never ducking any smoke. You know, win or lose.
There we go. And that's how it is in all the Refuse to Lose chats. Of course, we're going to give y'all a quick breakdown of what the chats are and what we talking about. We gave y'all a little insider of what's going on. But if you're watching the show right now, because we're streaming on 3 platforms, make sure you hit the like and you share this with a friend and tell a friend to tell another friend that, hey, we're talking some Boston business today. I know you see the logos in the background. I ain't got nothing to do with it. All my teams is not good. All right. So we talking about a team that's good. Shout out to Cardo with the first comment, but the 3 platforms,
what up,
Facebook,
Cardo?
YouTube, Twitter. Again, Twitter, X, whichever one you want to call it. Mama named him Twitter. I'm going to call him Twitter. So make sure y'all reshare on that. But if you're on YouTube right now, you know, there's a little logo at the bottom. You know, if you're feeling generous because it's Money Mondays and you want to feel like you listening to something, there's a lot of money green going on around right now. So you want to hit that little logo at the bottom. It's a super chat. And you can, you know, to change colors if you want to do that. Whatever we talking about right now, you know, Mike could be talking about how he want to be at the Garden, you know, telling Kyrie, man, Brick City. Or you want to be talking about how Jaylen Brown and them boys doing them dirty, but we're gonna hit them with and we're gonna put it on the screen because at the end of the day, we appreciate all the donations and the gifts.
Donations, gifts, more gifts.
That's really what Porzingis was from the Wizards, but I ain't gonna say too much, man. But look, you know, with that being said, man, we're gonna get right to it, man. First things first, we got to take a walk around the yard. Come on, man. You put it in the chat, man. You showed us a picture of it. You drove by it. I ain't gonna say too much, man. You know, because I don't know who watching, but you showed us where the yard was at. No pop cars was out there.
Yard, you know, the yard is right over there in Cambridge. You know what I'm saying? Right in the middle. You know, just where Harvard University is, where people, you know, they'll sit out, they'll study at, you know, enjoy the weather. You can't really park in there. They don't want parking in there. So it's really a joke. Everybody parked the car in Harvard Yard. You know, it's a joke. But Yeah, no, it's good vibes over there. I used to pass through there a lot when I was a kid, with Harvard Vanguard being right up the street, So yeah, man, it's cool over there. It's real cool over there. It's real
So
cool.
that was really gonna be my first question. Is I know I hear the accent, but again,
Yeah.
this is a broadcast. I was gonna say you from the Boston area. You grew up there, right?
That's right. Yeah. So I grew up in I'm still residing in a city just outside of the Boston. So the Boston, greater Boston area. It's by the name of Randolph. It says South Shore, Massachusetts. So I'm probably 5-10 minutes away from Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's I could just get right on the highway, it's right there. So,
well, then this next question. Well, then again, never mind, because you can see my logos. I'm from the DC area, and I'm a Cowboys fan. So I gotta ask you, man, how did you become a fan? And at what moment you was like, that's my team?
It had to be dating back to 2001, 2002 season. My dad called me in the room one night. It was a C's game. And he was like, Mike, come watch the Celtics with me. And I was like, okay, being a kid, I'm trying to, see whatever. Before that, I was, obviously, which I said in the chat, my first favorite player was Kobe. But then I started watching the Celtics, and then it became Pierce and Antoine Walker. In that era, loved to watch that. What's up, baby? My baby in there.
Okay, I was about to say that ain't me, man. I don't know what's going on.
That's right there. That's my
okay.
what's up. Told her to come through, but So it started back then, and I've been a Celtics fan ever since. Watching Tommy Heisen, and Mike, and and them just broadcast, and just seeing the truth at work, and Antoine Walker and all them, and the whole squad, Mark Blount, Vin Baker back then, it goes back, bro. But I've been a fan ever since, probably the early 2000s.
So it's safe to say you do not like the Lakers.
No.
Had to make sure. Because
I don't hate them, but I don't like them. I ain't rooting for them. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah, before that, like I said, before that, Kobe with Kobe number 8, Crazy 8 Kobe with the Adidas Crazy 8s. That was my favorite player. But growing up, and then I figured out the Celtics, and it was Paul Pierce. No, that was it. So,
hey, well, I wasn't really watching the Celtics too much. I'm familiar with Anton Walker. I like Paul Pierce, but once my man, he said it. Shout out to Carter. Once Jesus Shuttlesworth got there, I was rooting for the big three. I was like, hey,
Ray
man.
Allen, of course, Garnett, of course. That was different.
So a lot of Garnett quotes we can't say on here, but
yeah, that was different. You know what I mean? That was big. That was big. And it's a good thing you said that. That was the last time we won a championship, and look at us now. We're on our way to. We got to stay focused. We got 2 more games. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stay locked. So,
hey, that was just about to ask you, what was your feelings about the Big 3 era? But you kind of stamped it right there because that the fandom was there. So you can give us a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna ask you about that Kyrie era.
Of course. So you want me to start with Big 3?
Yeah, you can start with the Big 3. Or you want to start with the bad first? It's up to you.
I'll start with the Big 3. So the Big 3, yeah, man. I was that was 07. What was I? Freshman in high school? Yeah, I was a freshman in high school. That was oh man, that was special to watch, And I still kick myself in the foot because I could have gone to the parade, man, and I didn't. I was in high school. Yeah. I could have gone to the parade, and I decided to be, I guess, a good kid and go to school. But this year, if we win, I definitely got to go. I definitely got to. So, you know what I'm saying? But definitely
something, man.
Definitely very impactful to watch, them go at it. And, we can't forget Rondo, because Rondo was a part of it. Yeah. Rondo was a big part of it.
Big Baby, all of them.
Big Baby, all of them. Perk, back when Perk, before Perk, where did he go after that? Yeah. We know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean? But
I think he went to OKC after that, right? No, he came.
No, I think he went to. Did he go to Cleveland? Was it OKC?
I think.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
Let us know.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it was one of the two. It was one of the two.
Man, Perkins had a Shaq career. Just all these teams, man.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, that was a real special era. Obviously, the saying is, we got one out of it. We could have gotten more if people didn't get hurt, blase, and da 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 da. Which I feel definitely to an extent, but at least we were able to do what we did. It was real special for the time those guys were here. Yeah, very historic. And then we'll jump forward to the Kyrie. See, Cleveland. I knew it was
speaking of Kyrie, right?
Yeah, speaking of Kyrie. When Kai came here, that was big too, because obviously we just came up short with Thomas. He had his injury with his hip and he needed surgery from that. So, Danny Ainge had dished him out because Brad was still head coach at the time.
Yeah. Just to not to cut your answer off, but that right there was that moment where I was like, I don't know if I like Boston too much, because that Wizards series right there, that was a real series.
That was real chippy. IT ended up losing his tooth and ended up dropping numbers.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, that was when Bradley Beal, Otto Porter,
John Wall,
and them was over there. So it was a tough squad. Even Oubre was over there.
Yeah, I still don't like Kelly Olynyk to this day.
Really?
Yeah, because he was the one that cooked us.
Oh man, Olynyk, yeah. Olynyk, yeah. I was never really an Olynyk fan. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I'm glad we hit him.
I was never an Olynyk fan, bro, because it was like, I don't know, he was like a bit. Man, it goes back. So hear this out. This what I think I've said it too in the chat. For Olynyk during that trade, or not trade, during that that what's it called, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm like losing my train of thought. When the
trade?
It wasn't even a trade. It was anyways, we could have got Giannis. And we ended up choosing Kelly. And they were like, oh, Kelly's going to be the next Larry Bird, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. I think that was during the draft, right?
The draft. That's the word why couldn't I think of the draft?
Because we were talking about Kyrie at first. That's probably why.
Yeah. So the draft, I'm not going to get too long-winded on this because we got to go back to Kai. But the draft, there was so much expectation for him. And he just didn't live up to those expectations for me. And just the rebounding, and a lot of people that know me know I used to call him T-Rex because he got such a short wingspan. You know what I mean? Could never rebound the ball. Yeah, he had an okay shot, but he could never really defend that well, in my opinion, and rebound the ball. And that was big for me. That's what we needed.
Not in that moment, yeah.
Yeah, but going back to IT getting traded and Kyrie coming aboard. All right, you got Kyrie coming aboard. That was actually Jason Tatum's first. That was his first year. That was his freshman year.
Yeah, it was.
That was his rookie year. So, and then we got Gordon Hayward, and Gordon Hayward got hurt that first game with Cleveland. That was big too. That was a big loss. He was never the same after that.
Nope.
Never
still
the same.
not, man.
Still not the same. You know what I mean? But we still, we had him. We had Horford. So we had some pieces, and we had a good run. But again, came up short, and we had another season, did it again, and it just I was tight at him for a little bit, you know what I mean? He didn't have to do it the way he did. Kyrie didn't have to do it the way he did, but I got over it after a while, but obviously realizing what he was going through with what up, Shane?
He said no Kyrie slander.
Yeah. Going through what Kyrie was going through once he left, and just the mental hardships that he had going on, I kind of understand it now. And because I'm not gonna lie, I was like, yo, this dude really left the way he did. He done this, da 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 da.
Yeah,
That's gonna put a sour taste in any Boston fan's mouth. And it's like he done left like this, and now he's with the op. He's with BK now, and you know what I'm saying. He's barely playing. He's got all this going on, you know, COVID had happened.
Yep.
It was just, you know, let's just say for now, I'm glad he's where he's at. I respect where he's at. It's a good team. It's a good, Dallas is a great place for him. You know, he's showing out. He's playing like Kyrie again, you know.
Not these last 2 games.
Not
but I
these
get what you're saying.
Not these last 2 games, but you know what I mean?
I
Like,
get what you're saying.
yeah. But look at Teddy over there. What up, Teddy? It's another Celtics fan.
Yeah. It's been a Celtics raid, man. We ain't mad at it, though. We ain't mad at it. I mean, as far as the Kyrie era,
yep.
I think you all made out with it. I mean, based upon everything happens for a reason, it kind of helped Tatum grow into the player that he is. It helped. You got Jaylen Brown out the deal, and now look where the team is. And technically, that run, what was it when he got hurt? I think he got hurt, and y'all made it to not the Eastern Conference Finals. Was it the Eastern Conference Finals when y'all played Bron without him? And most people said if he was there, y'all would have beat Bron. That helped this young team get that mentality. Because look at the Celtics now. Y'all been juggernauts in the Eastern Conference ever since.
Yeah.
And with Brad Stevens going upstairs and now pulling the chess moves and bringing Joe Mazzulla in, and
he's been making some crazy smart moves. Crazy.
Talk about a coach that should have been a GM.
He should have been a long time ago. Who knows? Maybe we would have had more.
Man, look at y'all now. Especially with the move with adding Porzingis and letting Smart go. Like, it was so much stuff that just happened to get y'all here. But I want to say one more thing before we get into the finals, because, you know, we got to talk about the victories. How you feel about Joe Mazzulla?
Oh, man. Joe Mazzulla. Don't mind me. That's my phone going off. Joe Mazzulla has grown so much on me. At first, you know, I was like, all right, he's winning. You know, but his growth just with, you know, his potential, his IQ, he's developed an ability to call timeouts better now.
That is
which
true.
Is huge.
That is
because
true.
He was getting a lot of slander on that, just letting them play through. And it's like, dude, you got to let them regroup. The other team's hot right now. Got to let them cool off, regroup. You know what I mean? He had a great year last year, but I feel like he still had a little bit more to improve on. But his I don't know if you saw the video I shared in the chat earlier. His IQ is crazy.
It's through the roof. I didn't see that video, but I've seen a lot of videos. Yeah,
I'll share it again later. But his IQ, bro, is through the roof. That man just like, he's one of those that's like locked in, doesn't party, doesn't do anything. I feel like he just coaches, comes home to his family, watches film, does his jujitsu. He can't leave out the jujitsu. You know what I mean? And you know, he's a great piece for this. He was a great piece and coach for this team. I feel like he definitely is different from what we had in what's his name?
Udoka. Yeah.
Definitely different from Udoka, but I feel like he still carries that grit in a way too. And he's especially showing that this year. You know, where it's all about defense and, you know, trying to find a good defense in the offense and, like, you know, merging them together and, you know, just coming up with scenarios to win.
Yeah, I was telling Joe on the last episode, and King's Talk Joe, not Joe Mazzulla. If I knew him personally, I'd probably tell him chill out. Because, again, I got a cookies bet on the line. He making too many good moves, like having Drew Holiday sit in the paint. But either way, look, I was telling Joe, I was like, Kendrick Perkins owes him an apology, because to have one of your superstars come back in KP and say, hey, I'm going to need you to come off the bench this game. You're coming from an injury, so we just going to see what you got. And It worked perfectly. It was like the missing link that you all walked through the East, but the way KP played showed that all them one game losses that y'all had would have been clean sweeps throughout the East with KP there.
Yeah.
So that's just great coaching. And again, to play the mental warfare with Kyrie prior to the final, saying, well, we know they good and we know what he gonna bring to the table and we know how we gotta guard him. and Kyrie thinking he gonna come in and do the same thing he did against OKC. Nah, it's not working, bro. Like the mental warfare with the fan base, the city, everything that's on Kyrie right now. Joe Mazzulla was like, "We gonna feed into it," and it's been working. So shout out to him.
Definitely got to give that man. He's done an incredible job with those guys, and just having them ready and prepared, and ready to go to war. Yeah, and that's what you need. That's what you need in a coach. And I mean, he's got his faculty too, obviously. That those guys. I don't know if they still do it, but did you hear about when they like he has his faculty play pickup game before the game? Like that's nuts.
And you all know like what type of environment we bring in. Like, it's full bred competition every day, and you got to bring your best.
Yep, exactly. And that he holds everybody accountable, even himself. So it's like, he stands for his guys, as it shows. He'd be ready to call out these reporters when they.
Well, you got to, man. In Boston, look at what people are trying to do just to see you all lose a game. They want Jason Tatum to play at a game that I'm not gonna do it. Like if I'm off, I'm gonna find ways to help the team. When they want him to try to take the team back,
right?
And it's like, bro, I'm just fitting in the flow. Why y'all mad at me? But look, we're gonna take a quick 30 seconds, to do some station updates, network updates, and then we're gonna get into these, and then we definitely gonna get into these finals. So of course, like if you all are new here, Refuse to Lose is not just one show, it's a network. So if you click the description below, we have a plethora of shows that we have to provide for you, and it's literally covering almost every sport except for pickleball. Now I'm just playing. I can't say every sport because then y'all gonna be like, where's golf? We don't have a golf guy just yet, but we got CTC with Carl. That's Carl Talking College. He drops episodes, I think, every Wednesday. I'm not going to say too many more of the schedules because the guys drop almost every day. But all I'm going to say is when you click on the link, you're going to learn something on one of these episodes. I mean, on one of the shows. Trust me. We got FFC. That's fantasy football with Coach, but it's really not fantasy football because my man diving into more football. So just check that out. I'm telling you, doing all off-season talk right now. We got BWT. You see Pac the Kai Kid. He's in the comments right now. BWT with Teddy. That's all baseball talk. Man. I'm still not understanding how you're not a Red Sox fan, but check out BWT and he'll tell you why. he gonna comment in like 3 seconds. Yep. We got RBO that's Real Ballers Only with Vaughn, and that's a full basketball episode. The finals is up, so I know RBO Vaughn got something cooking, especially with his boy Kyrie. I know he a Duke fan, so I know he got a lot to say about what's been going on.
Shout out to Duke, man. I'm a Duke fan too.
Man, see, I ain't in the ACC no more, so I'm good. I'm a Terps fan, so I'm good. Y'all can have that past rivalry. We got Dave's Doghouse with my man Dave. He gives you all the highlights and lowlights. Basically, highlights and lowlights of all sports. So if you the cameraman and you had a bad day, you can end up on Dave's Doghouse. But if you the t-shirt sauce guy and you threw the t-shirt into like the 400s, you can end up in the dog yard. This is just what I'm saying. It has to be sports related. Of course, we got Kings Talk with Joe. If you're a Kings fan or if you're just an NBA fan and you want to hear about the Kings, check out Kings Talk with Joe Jordan. And we got In the Red Corner. That's a boxing only show. That's with me, Ricky, and Ty. We talk about boxing. I think we got an episode coming out next week after the Tank fight. So y'all make sure y'all check out the Tank fight. And we will be talking about AB. Just keep y'all in the loop. So with that being said, I want to say we'll talk about the IG chats as the show about to go off because you're a part of the chats, and I want you to share your experience with the chats. Just had to run through the show. But after yesterday, the Boston Celtics got a 2-0 lead now, commanding 2-0 lead too. It's not like y'all just out here stealing games. Y'all actually manhandling them boys.
Yeah.
After beating the Mavericks 105-98, I'm gonna say a tightly contested game, but I think you all found your way after that. Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah. That lit the fire.
That was it.
Going into the halftime, that lit the fire.
That was it.
We knew what we needed to do. We knew what we needed it, how we needed to get it done, and they executed.
Man, so let's just react to it, man. How you feeling after game 2? I mean, y'all owned them game 1.
Let's see, game 2. Well, I got something. I got my, I got some stuff here. Got to pull up, but how I feel after game 2. Game 2 for me. was all hands on deck, obviously. I like that, obviously Drew Holiday, enormous game. Dropped some crazy numbers. What did he drop? What did Drew have? Drew went 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Balling.
Solid.
Balling.
Brown went 21 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. Solid. Tatum. I got to stop at Tatum. We all know he didn't have a great shooting night, all right? He didn't have a great shooting night. But he made other players around him better with an enormous 12 assists and 9 rebounds and 18 points. That's still, in my eyes, solid. He almost went for a triple-double. One more rebounding, he would have had a triple-double. Now, I get it. Everybody looks at him. You're the best player on the team. You need to be dropping 30, 40 every night. Blase. And I've been vocal about it in the chat. He has his moments where he's, on and he's off, or he comes out with the jitters. But I feel like, if he keeps doing what he's doing and just getting others involved by making plays on the other end defensively and, getting people like Holiday, White, and even Horford or Brown good looks, I think we'll be in good shape, bro. I feel like, he's matured in that sense where it's not, and I said it today, just like last year, just taking the threes, let's keep shooting it, wait till it goes in, wait till I get hot. That's not going to win you games.
Nope.
It's not going to win you games. You know what I mean? White had a solid 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. All right. That's another guy. Him and Drew. They're the recipe. They're the recipe. They got the defense. They got the defense pedigree. They can score the ball. Like Braun says, we have different weapons that can spray.
Yeah, I forgot about the Drew Holiday when we was talking about Brad Stevens and him being a GM. That was another key piece that he brought in. Drew Holiday, KP, understanding that Marcus Smart was the heart of the team, but it's like, all right, but we got to bring in guys that can be the heart and score, and not get in the way of these guys. And again, when you the best player, of course the fans want you to drop 30. But again, if you're the best player on the team, you need to do what's best for the team in that moment. And that's why I'm not mad at Tatum's performance. Like, people can rag on him. Like, we always say, like, all right, it's time for Tatum to step up. This is the moment. This is the moment. And technically, he like, all right, if my shot's not working, I'm not going to kill the team by shooting threes. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to rebound. I'm going to get 12 assists. And I can still get 18, like a solid 18. Technically, somebody said Tatum finals MVP.
J-Mo.
I mean, in Boston, he will be if he don't mess this up. Because it's funny, a stat came out and they say the Celtics, I think they 0-6 now when he's shooting less than 40-something% from the field. I mean, hey, if I'm shooting less than 40% and we winning, give me my ring. Like, it is what it is. I'll come back next year, win MVP, get back in the lab, and we get back to the finals, and maybe the next finals is my year.
It's all about doing what you can to win. It's not about who's these accolades, who's got to do this, who stands this, who's the best here, who's that. Y'all all got to come through and work and get this done, period.
That's one of the things they used to say about Bron, and I was just like, well, technically, Bron just making the best play. Like, I know Skip and them always wanted to be like, nah, he got to get to the foul line and do this. But if I got Mike Miller wide open for a baseline 3, why you want me to go shoot free throws when the 3 is right there and my man like 50 to 60% from 3?
With that Bibby right there?
Yeah, that's Bibby.
Just says sometimes you got to take the back seat on the bus and ask Wade.
That's just
the truth.
What it is. That's
the truth. To get that ring, you got to make sacrifices. You got to put your pride aside. You can't always be, you know what I'm saying? Shane, Celtics, a deep team. Your number one is Tatum. Having 2 low-scoring games speaks to that.
That says it. That says it right there. Look, the people coming through once we start talking about Tatum, man, taking the back seat. J-Mo said people act like the Celtics can lose to anybody, but forget they can beat anybody. I mean, when they on like this, you right. I mean, imagine if Porzingis would have went for another 20. I mean, 18 in the first half. This would have been a
Right.
blowout. Like some of the
Oh, yeah.
adjustments. Like I want to give a little bit of credit to the Mavs because again, they came out and they knew what time it was because they knew y'all was coming to kill them. So they said,
Oh,
"All
yeah.
right, look, let's slow some of this down." But again, if I'm Luka, I'm looking and being like, "Hey, Kyrie, you was here before. Why am I playing like I've been here before and you not? Like,
Right.
you gotta step up, bro."
Yeah.
J-Mo said, I started rooting for the Celtics once I seen all the disrespect they were getting. I mean, J-Mo, I've been on every episode since
Respect.
the finals, and you have been saying it. You like, man, people keep acting like their role was easy. They not acting like, oh, what was it? This was the saying. This was the quote. No matter who comes out the West, they're going to win the finals because Boston hasn't been tested. I kind of felt like you all weren't tested either. But y'all shut me up in 2 games, so I ain't got too much more to say. I just want to see what y'all do when y'all get to Dallas. Granted, I've seen how you made the adjustments. The 26 points that you just said about Drew Holiday, 18 of those, he was in the paint. So that right there let me know that somebody on the Mavericks ain't doing their job.
Assassin from down low, making under the hoop plays, bro. Just throwing it up like schoolyard stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I knew y'all had the mental edge when I seen Luka come down and just throw the ball up like a jump ball. Like, what are you doing?
yeah, I remember that.
Just threw the ball up. I'm like, bruh, there's nobody back there.
Yeah.
Hey, Bibby, I started once. He started rooting for the Celtics once. Tomo calling Blaze wanted them to win it all. That alone was bad luck. Hey, first of all, let me. You can screen capture this one, Bibby. I was here since March 16th with the Mavericks. Okay, they made it to the finals with me. Now everybody else, I can't speak for them. So leave me alone. He said it's the name. I mean, Kyrie playing like it's the name because that's all that's happening right now. Now, with this game, right? Of course, y'all, the way you've been seeing y'all play these first 2, how do you feel about game 3 back in Dallas? Like, what's your expectation?
We just got to stay focused. We got to keep our poise. It's one game at a time mentality. Road dogs. Like they be saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just got to get it done, man. Got to one game at a time. Just got to keep that focus, keep that poise. We know we're going into the arena. It's gonna be crazy. Dallas is crazy. It's gonna be crazy over there. We're gonna, we may not get the calls we want. We can't let that deter us from the mission at hand, and that's getting this banner 18. We got to just keep it locked.
If y'all get this one, y'all have one more than the Lakers, right?
Yes. We're tied right now, 17 apiece.
Man, no wonder LeBron was doing a podcast talking about he missed Kyrie. That's a shot back at you, baby, since you want to keep taking shots. But what you saying?
Baby, a LeBron fan though. He just Bron.
He say that, but you say something bad about the Lakers, you see what time he on. It's like,
oh yeah, because that's the squad Bron is on.
Nah. You just gotta be like, hey man, my man showed up. They didn't. Like hold your players. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't a diehard Mavericks fan, but if I was a Kyrie fan, I'd be like, hey, Kyrie not playing good. Luka is.
Yeah.
What you want me to do? Or if
Luka's been. How much did Luka have last night? He had like 35 or something like that.
32. You seen him taped up before the game? Like he out there on one leg trying.
That man is beat up and he's performing like that. It's insane. It's insane to watch. It really is. I don't know how he does it. And everybody's like, oh, he's questionable for the. I'm like, bro, it's the finals. He's gonna play.
He's playing. They just
playing.
doing that
ain't
for
no what
FanDuel.
Questionable or not. That man he's not soft. He's gonna play. You know what I'm saying?
Questionable since like what, the OKC series? Like a little bit after the Clippers series, right? He been injured throughout the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying?
He be all right.
He's up on Kai, my guy. My guy Kai. Hey, Kai, yo. My thing with Kai, and there's still 2 more games. There's still more games to be played. I'm not going to say 2. There could be. There's still more games to be played. I feel like he's got more in the tank than just half a game. Because I've been seeing him play just half a game. And just with scoring and with, he goes cold, whether he's cold in the first half and warms up in the second half or vice versa. You know what I mean? I'm still waiting to see that 48 from him where he just goes off. Yeah. And that's coming from me as a Boston fan. Obviously, it's not something I want to see. That's not good for us. But you know what I mean? You got to recognize greatness. Kyrie's a great player. Nonetheless, very talented. Probably one of the best, if not top 3 points I've seen in the game. As of recent.
Yeah, I think he get back home, he take a nap on his bed, burn some sage, sit down, get his chakras back right, and then he realign, and it's like, all right, I need to go out there and find myself, because some of the plays some is like you said, it's been spurts where you like, oh, Kyrie about to go off, and then Boston just finds a way to shut him down, like the layup the other night where the other night where Derek came out of nowhere and he just hung up there with him and still got the block. Like, that's a bucket for Kyrie.
Yeah.
Any other place. So it's
he's one of those, him and Luka are one of those two. Those are the 2 players I would never want to play horse with.
Especially Luka. That
fadeaway
is almost Dirk-esque.
He used to be making horse shots. What did J-Mo say? Kyrie has been a second half scorer all playoffs for real. He needs to show up more at home. If he doesn't, they might get swept. Yeah, I agree, J-Mo.
No, we agree. I think the world agrees there. Like,
yeah,
if Kyrie even gave him 20, maybe 22 last night, the other night, they probably would have won that. They probably would have won. He coming down court, Jaylen Brown, like, nah, bruh, this is my house. Then there was one play where he put the move on Porzingis, and normally when Kyrie get a tall play on their tippy toes, he go hit the lane. He just stepped back and took a 3. I was like, something not right.
Right.
Something not right. But
he was ice cold from 3 last night. He didn't.
Last night, he made none from 3 last night.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What'd he go? What was his?
7 for 18. Yeah, it was a bad night.
Yeah. He had 6 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. That's not enough.
I think LeBron cursed him, baby.
I think stepping on Lucky cursed him, man.
I think that definitely had something to do with it, bro.
He's 0-12 right now.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, we'll see what he brings in the game 3 and what Dallas brings. It's not all on them too. You got Gafford too, and
Gafford, Lively. I mean, PJ's been stepping up, but also Jason Kidd. You got to look for more scores. I know you want this Max Keebler situation, but you got to bring Hardaway. I forgot the other kid. What's my man's name? Hardy. Like, there's some other players that you need to just bring out there for a surprise element at this point, because y'all need it. All hands on deck, game 3.
Gotta be. But in our sake, please don't.
Look, James, he hasn't hit a 3 all series. He like,
let's get it done.
He definitely
let's get it done. We need this right now. We hungry.
Hey, I know y'all. Let's take a quick pause, right quick. Well, then again, actually, we can close it out. We're talking about the chats because we've been alluding to the chats all show. So I just want to let y'all know. Look, there's 3 ways that you can actually get in these chats. A few of these chats are free up until the 15th. I mean, y'all got 5 days. The only ones that's not free, of course, is the money makers, the parlay chat, the R2L. Well, actually 4. The parlay chat, the R2L chat, NFL and NBA. So if you want to finish this conversation, because I know Bibby got a lot to say about what's going on. I see you in the comments, my boy. But you click the link below and you become a member. Or if you're watching right now and you want to be a member, you just type in the word member in the comment section. We'll reach out to you and say, hey, it's on Instagram. All the chats on Instagram. So I want to let you know that now. Don't hit me up on Facebook thinking we got a Facebook group. I know, Mon, you watching, but it's for the old people. We love y'all, but that's for the old people. We on Instagram with it, all right? You get the pro level for $2.99, all-star level for $4.99, and superstar level for $9.99. And with the pro level, you get loyalty badges next to your name in the live chats. Basically, as y'all can see on the show, there's been a lot of loyalty badges. I'm gonna come back to that comment right quick. But you get priority comments and you get to join one sports chat. I didn't even tell y'all the chats that we have to offer. I'm slipping. We got told y'all we got. I know we got. I named the 4 that they can't get into, but I got to tell them about the free ones. Because we got a lot. We got boxing, F1, baseball, college football and basketball, hockey, football, aka soccer for my American folks, UFC, and I said boxing. We got WNBA chat, y'all, and the WNBA chat been going up before Caitlin Clark got hard fouled, so that means y'all need to join now. And those are the free ones. If I miss one, charge it to my heart, not my head.
You said F1, right?
Yeah, I start off with F1 because you holding it down. You holding it down. My man.
Add F1 in there, you know.
Yeah, I want to throw this out there too for if you are a pro level and above member. If there's a chat that you feel like we need to create in the Refuse to Lose ecosystem, we listen. My man Mike say, "Hey, we ain't got nothing for F1 racing." Dave did the homework, started the chat. He's like, "Look, even if it's like 3 people in there, I promise you're gonna get some conversation because it doesn't matter what's going on. Somebody likes the sport with you."
Yep, that's true. I got my guy. Shout outs Andy. I got my guy Andy in there. You know, Ty's in there from time to time. To pop in. You know, Dave will. You know, we have our discussions and stuff like that. So, if y'all are into F1, definitely tap in.
There you go. And also with these chats, you get the latest news and updates. So again, pro level for $2.99, you get to join one of the sports chats. But if you jump it up to the all-star level for $4.99, you get to join multiple chats. So again, the Refuse to Lose ecosystem, you can join multiple chats. We do member-only videos at the all-star level, and we also let you request a topic or segment nominee for any of the shows that's on the network. So again, segments for R2L is "You Done, Son?" Which if Kyrie don't close this out, a lot of people gonna have a vote for him. But man, not so average top 5, and we give you a snippet of the doghouse. Right now, I think my boy in the doghouse. That's Dave's favorite player, so it may be hard to put him in the doghouse, but Dave, sometimes you just gotta let it one fly.
If he don't perform, we'll see where he's at. You know,
we gonna see. And for the superstar level, you get the same perks from the all-star and the pro level, but you get to join the R2L chat and the parlay chat. So again, if you're paying $9.99 a month and you in the parlay chat, I'm telling you, you're gonna whip up a ticket where you get your money right back. So it's kind of like the chats help you pay for themselves. Just think about that if you're doing the math on it. And you get to be a guest on any of the shows on the network. You can see my man in the NBA chat, Mike said, "Hey man, we talking about the Celtics. I'm trying to show up." Boom, right there. Happens just like that. And we give awards and plaques to the top performers. We got Refuse to Lose Day happening on the 15th. So we handing out awards in person. We also did it on air. Check that episode out. We give member shout outs. Of course, shout out to all of our members. But we want to give a special shout out to our superstar members. So that's Worm, Joe, Dave, myself, Teddy, Cardo, Coach, Vaughn, Lamar, Giovanni, and you. When you click that link and become a member and join this ecosystem. And we're going to go back to the comments right quick before we close this one out because we definitely got some last words. I just want to see what Bibby had to say right quick. Bibby said, "The pressure, Tomo." Another inside joke, man.
Oh, man.
Some can't handle the media. You should have went 0 Dark 30 mode. Hey, you got a point. LeBron did it for a reason, man. But the pressure. Join these chats, man.
You should have seen me. There's some stuff I said I can't say in here, obviously, but you should have seen me and Baby earlier, man. It's all love though, man. We have so much fun in these chats. Y'all should definitely consider joining. It's a great experience. You know, you get to tune in. You know, you got a whole bunch of different characters, but just keep it strictly about sports, and that's the best part. You know, we're all there. We may not like the same teams. We may be against each other, but it's all sports, and we're supporting what we love. So definitely tap in. Trust me, you don't want to miss anything like that. It's a great experience. It's a great R2L family, great family.
Hey, look, man. Look, me, Joe, Dave, come on here every day, and y'all hear us talk about it. But when y'all hear from the folks in the chat, we trying to tell y'all, man. People speak for themselves. When you gotta sell it, they let you know.
That's right.
Now, with that being said, man, you got some last words? Because we want to close it out. You want to tell Boston, get ready, or you want to tell Dallas back up? I mean, or the Mavericks. I'm sorry, the Mavericks.
The Mavericks. Listen, for me, I'm gonna just end it with, "Let's go Celtics." Let's get it done. You know what I mean? We got to get it done. This year's the year. I've been saying it all year. It's a do or die situation. We really got to do it now. Right now. Not next year, not the year after, right now. We need one right now. So I need my C's to go to Dallas. Take care of business as much as you can. You know, take it one game at a time. That's all I'm gonna end it with.
Hey man, appreciate you, man, coming on here, sharing your Boston wisdom with us. We definitely gonna have you back. Oh, no problem, man. It's an open door policy, man.
Of course. Like, I've definitely want to be on again.
Yeah, we know. I'm waiting to see, honestly, if y'all win. I mean, my cookie bet is 9 times out of 10 in the trash already. So, Joe, you front run, and you might be actually winning as a front runner right now. But I can't wait to see the live video footage from the actual parade in the chat, because you and Teddy already be turned up. So when to see you, Teddy, Giovanni, and Joe, because Joe said he gonna be there, to see how y'all turn up at the parade. You gotta be in the chats. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, we gotta do something. We're gonna have to do something, man. We all gotta link up and do something. I don't know if Joe would pull up, but
nah, he said he was gonna go to the parade. Joe said it. He said if they win, he gonna be at the parade. Hey,
he gonna pull up in a De'Aaron Fox jersey.
Hey, your boy Shane said he gonna pull up in a Kyrie jersey. I don't know how that's gonna go, but
he gonna definitely pull up in a Kai jersey. He said he was gonna pull up in a Kai jersey outside the Garden.
Oh,
man. Just to get on everyone's nerves. Nah, he a heavy Kai. He a Kai and a KD fan for real. We'd be going back and forth too, but Shane's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Man, it had to been a tough year for sports, man. You had to defend both of them, bro. Like, they two dogs too, and you gotta defend the nonsense. Man, shout out to Shane for tuning in, man. Make sure you come back next week, man, because we got make sure you come back tomorrow. We do a show tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got a lot.
5 days a week.
Nah, we do 4. We do 4. We do 4. Yeah,
4 days a week, guys. 4 days, man.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Man. But yeah, my last word. Shout out to everybody on the network, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Hey, Mike, again, man. Open door policy. So if y'all win, or when y'all win, because like you said, man, if not now, then when. Doors open. Come back. You can talk about baseball, basketball. I know. I would love to see you and Dave on here to do a Miami Boston moment.
Definitely. I told Dave today, I'm like, yo, I can't wait for the moment when we get on the show. I know he's a Heat fan, and we got that rivalry, you know, that real that animosity. But that's my guy. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, no, trust me. I know. I'm a Cowboys fan. You're a 49er fan. So trust me. I know. I know.
That's another one.
I know. But man, we catch y'all tomorrow. Again, be sure y'all click that link in the description, and we out. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.